So I am about to go to church. Man, my legs hurt so bad from that workout yesterday. I wish I can go I wish I can go today. I am currently waiting on my ride. If my ride don't show up, that's where I will be going. So yeah, when I went there yesterday, they said that my pass was expired. Well, the pass was expired, so I wish I could figure out how to see if it's expired or not, because I don't want to go up there again and then it's expired. So they said they will replace it, but hopefully it doesn't happen, because if I go up there and it's expired, I'm gonna feel so sad, because I made it all the way that way and I ain't gonna be able to work out. So hopefully it's not expired. But yeah, I am so sore. And I met this woman and she prayed with me today about everything that's going on here, and hopefully she prayed to silence me. And I know she meant it in a good way, because silence me in times when the devil is at trial. I feel like when the devil is tempting you, the Christians more so was they silence their tongue because they don't want to be tempted and they don't want to say the wrong thing. But I feel like just as Jesus was talking to the devil when he was tempting him, Jesus was like, the devil shall not tempt the Lord. And he told that straight to the devil's face. And that's how I feel like it should be. You have to confront the devil, and anything that's not supposed to be said won't be said if you're in the presence of the Lord. You can speak. You'll be guided through your speech, because God is speaking to you, speaking through you. So therefore, whatever the devil has to say, he's saying it right there to the Lord in your presence. You have to be courageous, and you have to always know that whatever you do, whatever that comes by you, as long as you have faith and you believe, and you are the child, you're a child of the Lord, then nothing will surpass you. You'll surpass all of that, and nothing will surpass through you that's not supposed to come through you. You have to have faith and you have to believe, and that's just what it is. But yeah, I'm just out here, and yeah, we prayed together after breakfast. For breakfast we had sausages, we had pancakes. I wish they had peanut butter, because I can't eat pancakes without peanut butter, so I put my pancakes back. But they had eggs, they had boiled eggs, and they had hash browns, but I'm not really too big or pressed on the hash browns, so I didn't get that. But she talked a lot about, there's this shower cap that she's talking about at Walmart. I guess they give them out here, but I guess they don't have anymore. She said she would check for me. But it's called a wash shower cap, or a shampoo shower cap. A shampoo cap. So you don't have to wash your hair, and you can just put that on, because it already has the stuff inside of the cap. So it has all of the conditioning and all that stuff, all the soap and stuff is already in the cap, and all you have to do is place the cap on your head and just massage it. And while you're taking a shower, you can be taking a shower and then have the cap on your head. And once you're done, if you got any loose hair, she said you could just rinse it off in the sink and put the cap right back in the packet. She said you can get it from Walmart. So I'm going to see if I can find it at Walmart, because, girl. And I told them, I also said that I don't have, I have sensitive skin, and this is a woman that has dreads. Her dreads is as long as these. So she has dreads, and she said she's been growing them for 2 years. I told her I'm 1 year. Me and my son is 1 year into our dreads. And she said this is her third time or second time. And I'm just like, why do people cut off their dreads? If you want dreads, why don't you keep them? I know you get tired of them and everything. And she was talking about how it was too hot and stuff like that. But pull them up, pin them up. If you really care about your hair and you care about your dreads, why would you keep cutting them off? Like, I feel like those are chances, just like those. Like, when people they cut off their dreads, or they take down their dreads, you know, now it's a thing where people are taking down your dreads. You know, you take down your dreads, you cut off your dreads. I feel like those are chances. Just as people cut off their dreads and stuff, those are chances, you know. God is giving you chance to grow back your dreads every time you grow them back. Eventually, you're going to run out of chances. And the next time you cut those dreads off, they won't grow back. You know, they won't be able to grow back, but they might grow back because damaged hair. Dreads work best with damaged hair regardless. But they might not, you know. God may nip that in the bucket and be like, you know what, I gave you too many chances. Now you're not going to grow them back because you've had too many chances. So that's kind of like a metaphor and an example of how God works in your life. But yeah, these are all chances that God is working with you every single time. You know, maybe one set of dreads was for a certain phase in your life. The next set of dreads is for another phase in your life. The next set of dreads is for the next phase in your life. And then once all of those phases are done and God is done with you, the next time you cut off your dreads, you'll be cutting off God's hands. And God will be like, you know what? I'm done with you. You know, so just be precautious and take caution with everything and anything that you do. So that is a little word. I put my gold rings back in my hair. I love these gold rings. Once I take down this style, I'm going to go ahead and put my gold rings in my hair again. But yeah. So this morning has been very relaxing. It got a little bit confusing, but you know what? I'm going to just keep sticking it out and keep doing what I got to do. So yeah, it's been interesting today. A little bit. So yeah, I'm about to go ahead and continue to wait for my ride. I will see y'all next time. Like, comment, subscribe, be notified, share at your own free will to show you care. Bye. So my ride is here. And he doesn't know where to come in at, so we are about to go walk to his car. He told me to call him. Oh, and I just put my phone in my bag. So he's probably up here. Let's see. No, he's not over here. Oh, yes, he's over here. Okay, y'all. We're about to get in here. Okay, so we are off to work. I mean, off to church. I said work. I wish I was off to work.
액자는 먼저 con DDR로 와 swahili bono 먼저.
100 and become a VIP. Offer details.
Okay.
You might not wake up.
Well then, grateful so much for all of those. So let's drive safely. Thank you so much for the blessings you've given us.
I have forced myself to get back in here. Honestly, I feel like crap. I really feel like crap. I don't want to go back in here. For the first time, I'm usually really into it, but now I'm not really into it because, actually, I'm going to talk about it first because maybe I need to vent first. So lately, it's like a lot of people alter my perception and they make me feel as though, like, I'm starting to feel uncomfortable and unaffected. I feel like the pills, they helped me. Um, they helped me feel more like I belong. And now without the pills, I don't feel that way. I feel like an outcast again. And I just feel like a lot that has been going on at the shelter has gotten in the way of what how I usually feel about everything. Spiritually, I feel like I am kind of blocked. I was planning on tithing today because I got my reimbursement check from ABM for the apartments I used to stay. They reimbursed me a certain amount of money. So I was thinking about tithing, but then I don't believe in tithing. So I'm kind of just on the edge with that. I mean, why not give back to them what they give to us? You know, they believe in blessings. I don't believe in blessings. This water is disgusting, by the way, but I keep making myself drink it. It's my fish water. But yeah, I felt good until I didn't. But like I said, it's a lot of different circumstances that I'm put in, different situations that I put in that kind of interferes with me every single time that I'm come here. Going from shelter to shelter, it just breaks me down. And then when I come to the church to build myself back up, I'm broken down even more because I feel like I have the eyes of what I've been through where I was recently. You know, I have those eyes of what I've been through at that shelter, and it's just a lot of judgment and a lot of discrimination, discretion. It's a lot of negativity there. And I'm not staying here or being out longer because I want to. I really want to be in my bed. I really want to just chill and relax and have some downtime. But I can't because I'm uncomfortable with the people that surrounds me. And they make me feel as though I should be this way when I don't want to be this way. You know, it's a whole bunch of negativity. And maybe it's interfering with this, or maybe it's just my time not to be here anymore, or it's my time to move on. You know, the church is within you, and that's all you have to keep remembering every single day. You are the church. The church is in you, and whenever church you go to, or whatever society you belong to, or not belong to, but whatever group you associate yourself with, or whatever society you go to, and whatever church you're exploring, you're only adding on to them. So it's just like you're a church, they're a church, and you're just adding to. You're another brick to that stone building, you know. And that's just how I feel about it. So today they're having some type of lunch afterwards. It's called singles gathering, singles meet and greet, you know, single parents, anybody that's single. It's like a singles meet and greet. Afterwards we're going to go to that. I'm going to try to make it to this women's gathering, but I really don't want to go in there. I do, but I don't, because sometimes it wake me up. Sometimes it do wake me up. Every time I come out of there, I do feel more rejuvenated. But this time may be different. It may be different. I can't say same situation, different location. Most likely it's the same location, different situation now. So we're going to reverse those words. So I might not make it out of here until 1:30. My son is being dropped off at 2 o'clock. My son's dad is dropping him off at 2 o'clock. But if I'm like 30 minutes late, I'll just have to tell him that, and he'll have to drop him off a little bit later than he expected. So yeah, I'm about to get back in here, and I'm gonna try to, just sit through everything. Have that what is it called? That self discipline myself to stay and stop wandering off, and just try to believe in myself and have faith enough to make it through this. And when we make it through this, maybe I'll be feeling better. Maybe, you know, I'll be feeling great. Maybe I'll still be feeling the same way, but in every experience there is a lesson, and this is just another lesson. So with that being said, I will see y'all in a minute. Um, yeah, bye.
Yes, sister.
And if any man among you be strong in the spirit, let him take with him that is weak, that he may be edified in all weakness, that he may become strong also. Therefore take with you those who are ordained unto the lesser priesthood, and send them before you to make appointments and to prepare the way, and to fill appointments that you yourselves are not able to fill. Behold, this is the way that mine apostles in ancient days built up the church unto me. Therefore, let every man stand in his own office and labor in his own calling, and let not the heed say unto the feet, it hath no need of the feet. For without the feet, how shall the body be able to stand? Also the body hath need of every member, that all may be edified together, that the system may be kept perfect.
Thank you so much. So what do you learn from these verses about how the Lord accomplishes his work?
Without the feet, how would the body be able to stand? That verse speaks volume.
Why?
Without the feet, how would the body be able to stand? I said that verse speaks volume. That's just like,
Okay, thank you so much.
and without the Bible, how would you be able to live life? What guidance would you have? The Bible is the light in the darkness, and that's our lampstand.
Yeah. So we can compare different people to different parts of the body, and we need all parts to really function. Did you want to say something?
Brother over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say, he uses everybody. Like there's so many, just kind of again like that analogy there for different parts of the body, but he uses everybody with different strengths, different abilities, different experiences, but he's able to pull it all together. And if we come together and focus on drawing closer to Jesus Christ, obeying his commandments and covenants, then we all have a place to kind of operate together.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody gives it. Yes, Brother Bo.
I just think it's such a testimony that in the scriptures and these verses, he's telling all of us, like every single person has a place in the church, and we need each other, and everyone is welcome, and we want them there, and all of us together with each other make the whole church. That's what makes the church the welcoming, wonderful, Christ-like place. That's what makes it Zion, is because all of these different people who are in different places, like as we come together, we start to be able to understand more, and the love of God can come to us. And so I just think it's like one of those blessings where we can reflect on, like, the church is for everyone, and we're making it a place for everyone, and that everyone should be here.
Yeah.
Should feel welcome.
And we also talk about, and if any among you be strong in the spirit, let them take him or her. Oh, my spirit is happy. that is weak, that he may be edified in all weakness, that he or she may become strong also. And then helping this person also strong in the spirit and happy. So, okie dokie, let's do it. I love it.
I was just thinking that the prophet can't, yes, we need somebody to lead, right? A bishop, the prophet. But the most important job of those people is to watch over the flock, in Jesus's stead, essentially. And there's no way they can watch over all of us. And that's where we come in. We're the ministers.
Yes.
And so, like, we can't expect Bishop Snyder to have time to make sure that we're all doing okay. And he can't be bringing meals to all the women having babies, my gosh. And he can't do it all, right? And so that's where we absolutely come in, because if we weren't the feet, then, I mean, to keep the analogy going, we'd start like dropping off from gangrene. Like, that's the importance of who we are. We are the blood flow.
Thank you so much. That really touches me. Very nice. And your sister Hardy, you have
Yes.
something to say as well?
Sometimes some of us sit there and say, but what's my talent? I don't feel like I have something I know how to do to keep things going. But I recently read an article